In the bustling suburbs of San Diego, at Rancho Cane High School, Torrance Shipman awakens from an anxious dream on her first day of senior year. Played by Kirsten Dunst, Torrance is a dedicated cheerleader whose life revolves around spirit, stunts, and squad success. She lives with her supportive but concerned parents, Bruce and Christine, and her younger brother Justin, who often teases her about her cheer obsession. Her boyfriend, Aaron, has just headed off to college at Cal State Dominguez Hills, leaving her to navigate the pressures of leadership alone. As the newly elected captain of the Toros cheerleading squad, Torrance steps into the shoes of the formidable Big Red who led the team to 5 straight national championships. The squad is a tight-knit group: the outspoken and catty Courtney, the sassy Whitney, the wealthy and generous Darcy, whose dad funds many team activities, the shy and soft-spoken Cassie, the overly affectionate male cheerleader Jan, who's constantly ribbed for his role, and the openly gay Les, who brings flair and friendship to the mix. Torrance's mom, Christine, worries that cheerleading is overshadowing her studies, pushing her into an advanced chemistry class. But Torrance insists her priorities are set. She's no genius, but she's passionate about leading her team to a record 6th title. Excitement builds during the first practice, but disaster strikes when teammate Carver injures herself, attempting a complex wolf wall stunt, sidelining her for 3 months with a broken leg. With regionals just 4 weeks away and nationals in February, Torrance scrambles to hold tryouts for a replacement. Enter Missy Pantone, portrayed by Elisa Dushku, a tough gymnast who's just transferred from Los Angeles with her brother Cliff, played by Jesse Bradford. Missy, initially disdainful of cheerleading, viewing it as brainless pomp and waving, joins reluctantly after Torrance convinces her it's a legitimate national sport and that the Toros are the best in the business. Missy's athletic prowess impresses everyone, but she quickly spots something off during practice. The Toros' routines look eerily familiar. Suspicious, Missy drags Torrance to East Compton in Los Angeles to watch the Clovers, a hip-hop-infused squad from an inner-city school. Led by the fierce and determined Isis, played by Gabrielle Union, alongside her teammates Jenna Lope and Lava. The Clovers perform moves identical to the Toros. Confronted by Isis, Torrance learns the shocking truth. Big Red had been secretly videotaping the Clovers' practices for years, stealing their innovative routines and passing them off as original Toro cheers. The Clovers, hampered by financial constraints and lack of school funding, hadn't been able to compete nationally before. But this year, they're vowing revenge to prove they're the superior team and expose the theft. Torrance is horrified, especially since she's already feeling cursed after accidentally dropping the sacred spirit stick, a cheer camp relic that's never supposed to touch the ground, during a summer dare. As guilt weighs on her, a spark ignites between Torrance and Cliff, Missy's rock-loving brother who's crafting a mixtape and dreaming of a music career. Their flirtations grow, filled with awkward charm and genuine connection, while Aaron grows increasingly distant and unsupportive over the phone. Torrance confesses the plagiarism to the squad, but in a tense vote, they decide to stick with the stolen routines, arguing there's no time to create something new. Missy grudgingly agrees, but the decision backfires spectacularly at the next home football game. The Clovers crash the event, performing the Toros' exact routine in front of the entire school, mocking them and leaving the squad humiliated. Realizing they have no choice, the Toros pivot. Following Aaron's advice, though his motives seem shady, Torrance rallies the team for a car wash fundraiser to hire professional choreographer Sparky Pilastri, flamboyant but harsh taskmaster played by Ian Roberts. Sparky imposes strict diets, grueling workouts, and constant belittling, pushing the squad to their limits as they learn his flashy new routine. At regionals, anticipation turns to despair when the team performing before them unveils the exact same Sparky choreographed cheers. Officials reveal that Sparky sold the identical routine to 6 other squads across California, scamming them all. As defending champions, the Toros are granted a national spot in Daytona Beach, Florida, but with a stern warning: they must deliver an original routine or face disqualification. Big Red, now a college freshman, confronts Torrance, berating her leadership and claiming she never should have been chosen as captain. Crushed and doubting herself, Torrance considers quitting. Cliff's encouragement bolsters her until he spots her kissing Aaron during a visit, leading to a heartbroken fallout. Aaron, revealing his true colors, suggests Torrance step down and even plots to undermine her with rivals Courtney and Whitney, who are scheming for power. Refusing to give up, Torrance draws inspiration from Cliff's mixtape and his past words of support. She breaks up with the unfaithful and unsupportive Aaron, then motivates her disillusioned team to innovate. They brainstorm, blending gymnastics, dance, and creativity into a fresh, high-energy routine. Meanwhile, the Clovers face their own hurdle: insufficient funds for nationals travel. Torrance, in a gesture of goodwill, secures sponsorship from her father's company, but Isis proudly refuses, determined to earn their way. Instead, the Clovers appeal to a local talk show host from their neighborhood, securing the money through community support. Nationals arrive in a blaze of competition. Both squads advance to finals, delivering electrifying performances. Cliff surprises Torrance by showing up in the audience, reigniting their bond. In a nail-biting finish, the Clovers claim first place, their originality and grit earning the win, while the Toros take a respectable second. Defeat stings, but it fosters respect. Isis praises Torrance's growth as a leader, and Torrance acknowledges the Clovers' rightful victory. As the Toros reflect on a season of trials and triumphs, Cliff and Torrance finally share a passionate kiss, hinting at a bright future. The film closes on themes of integrity, rivalry turned to friendship, and the true spirit of cheerleading, proving it's more than just jumps and chants. It's about heart, hard work, and honoring originality.